On the Pokrovsk front line, a shocking moment occurred. 4 Russian troops, trying to hold their ground, finally succumbed to the pressure. A Ukrainian Special Forces FPV drone hovered low, locking onto its target and spreading fear. There was no escape, until finally, the 4 Russian soldiers surrendered, submitting to the power coming from the sky. The drone was no longer just a weapon, but a symbol of technological dominance that had left the enemy hopeless. The big question now hung: was this just a small incident, or a sign that the occupying forces' morale was beginning to crumble? The world watched Pokrovsk with tension, awaiting the next chapter in this increasingly unpredictable drama of territorial control. Not far from their previous location, the Ukrainian drone made another startling discovery. A convoy of Russian vehicles was moving rapidly, attempting to penetrate the defense line. But the skies were once again witness. The Ukrainian FPV drone shot up, locked onto its target, and halted their advance instantly. The drone's explosion startled the Russian troops, causing the vehicles to disorganize, the Russian troops to panic, and the atmosphere descended into chaos. Ukrainian FPV drones are now the most disruptive weapons on the battlefield, changing the course of the conflict with their low cost, high precision, and significant psychological impact on Russian forces. This technology is not only a tool of attack, but also a symbol of the ongoing military revolution. First-person view drones were originally used by the drone racing hobby community, but Ukraine has adapted them into cheap and effective combat weapons, armed with grenades, explosives, and small arms. Operators control the drones with FPV goggles, giving them the sensation of flying directly over the battlefield. A video circulating in March 2026 shows a Ukrainian FPV drone operating to locate Russian troops hiding near the Ukrainian defense line. In the video, the drone is seen flying low over the battlefield, scanning every corner for potential troop hiding places. Its flight pattern suggests that the drone operator is actively searching for Russian infantry positions suspected of hiding in vegetation and natural cover around the front line. From a military analysis perspective, the use of FPV drones in missions like this represents a significant shift in the way Ukrainian forces conduct battlefield surveillance. Drones are not only used to attack targets, but also serve as rapid reconnaissance tools to locate enemy positions that are difficult to spot from the ground. In many frontline situations, troops hiding in trenches, bushes, or natural cover can remain undetected for extended periods. However, with the presence of an FPV drone equipped with a direct view camera, the operator can scour the area in detail and identify even the slightest movement. If enemy positions are discovered, this information is usually immediately relayed to units on the ground or other drone units to determine next steps. This phenomenon demonstrates how small drones are now a crucial part of tactical reconnaissance operations, particularly in close-quarters combat in areas with dense vegetation or natural cover. This development also confirms that the conflict in Ukraine continues to drive innovation in the use of drone technology, not only as an offensive weapon, but also as a primary tool for detecting and tracking troop movements on the modern battlefield. In battlefield practice, drone reconnaissance operations are typically conducted to scout areas suspected of harboring enemy troops. Through a camera mounted on a drone, the operator can observe terrain conditions directly and look for signs of movement among vegetation, trenches, or damaged structures. The information obtained from this aerial surveillance then provides valuable insights for units on the ground. By identifying suspicious positions or activity, troops can more carefully determine their next steps, including securing specific sectors or monitoring potential troop movement routes. This approach demonstrates how drones are used not only as attack tools, but also as aerial eyes, helping troops understand the battlefield situation more quickly and accurately. In many frontline situations, troops hiding in dense vegetation, trenches, or damaged structures are often difficult to detect by ground observation. This makes the use of reconnaissance drones increasingly important in modern operations. With a camera mounted on an FPV drone, an operator can cover a large area quickly, checking every corner for potential hiding places. Even small movements in the bushes or changes in the terrain can indicate the activity of hidden troops. For units in the field, this type of information has enormous tactical value. By understanding the situation around their defense lines, troops can avoid potential ambushes and strengthen security in vulnerable areas. The use of drones also offers another advantage: the ability to conduct surveillance without directly exposing troop positions on the ground. In a high-risk battlefield, this method allows for monitoring from a safe distance while maintaining situational awareness of the battle area. This development once again demonstrates how drone technology has transformed the way military operations are conducted. In many cases on the front lines of the Ukrainian conflict, drones serve not only as attack tools, but also as a crucial element in building a real-time picture of the battlefield. In recent years, the use of drones on the front lines of the Ukrainian conflict has grown rapidly. Units in the field are increasingly using small drones for close-range surveillance, especially in areas difficult for ground patrols to reach. By flying low and moving quickly among trees or damaged buildings, drones can provide vantage points previously difficult for troops on the ground. From the operator's control screen, the entire area can be monitored in real time, allowing any changes in the situation to be detected immediately. For military analysts, this operational pattern demonstrates that drones have now become a vital part of modern battlefield surveillance systems. Information obtained from the air allows troops to more clearly understand conditions around their defense lines, while reducing the risk of undetected movements. On the other hand, the development of drone technology also forces both sides in the conflict to continually adapt their tactics. Troops on the ground now have to be more careful in their movements and in selecting cover positions, as the presence of drones means that many areas along the front line are constantly under surveillance. This phenomenon demonstrates how modern conflicts are increasingly influenced by remote surveillance technology, where small devices like drones can play a significant role in determining the situation on the battlefield.